let's go.
Dynamite.
That's right. Drop the boom at the fuse. Dynamite. All right. So, keep forgetting I gotta pause things. And yes, spoiler alert, there is a little audio here for you guys. But hopefully they don't get mad because it's too short. So young Ricky Starks is out here and he's like, listen, guys, I'm not the champion. I should be the champion, but you know what? I'm gonna dust myself off and I'm gonna go out there and drop some bombs. Trying to play it not too fast.
An F-bomb comes later.
Yeah, so yeah, everything's here. So Chris Jericho comes out and he's like, listen, man, you know, you lost. I like you, and you know, I talked to my left hand and my right hand, and we decided that you would be great in the Jericho Appreciation Society. And Ricky Starks. Hold on, sorry guys, this is too fast. So this is his response to Chris Jericho being mean to him. I thought it was pretty cool.
How to stay relevant. I like the fact that you constantly evolve. Hell, just a few months ago, you were coming out here built like an air fryer, and now look at you. You're lean, you're mean, you're shredded. You're dressed like a single father in his fifth divorce. I love it, pussy.
And then he says, the J in JA stands for jobber, to which elicited this response. He couldn't believe it, the disrespect.
Yeah.
It's like,
I love it.
Jobber. I wonder if he was expecting that. Like, do they like clear stuff or it's like whatever, you know? I'm always interested. But so next, Ricky Starks offers Jericho something that he could suck on, and proceeds to start to unzip his pants. And much to Jericho's disappointment, it does not happen. So he would put Ricky offers Jericho something to suck. By the way, when you guys watch the pod, if you watch on YouTube, you get to see me evolve in real time. This is me figuring out text in Adobe Premiere.
Nice.
Like little by little, I learn little things, and I just start throwing things in. So that's directly after that, Jericho's, you know, he's like, whoa, he went there. I really feel like this might have been natural.
Probably.
So as you can see, Ricky Starks had just finished doing the
strike a pose,
and the bucket hat, along with Hager, is coming out. He's come out from under the ring.
He loves that hat.
That's right. And he comes in, does a beatdown, and he's saved by the dude that beat Chris Jericho last week.
Action Andretti.
Action Andretti. I like the name.
Action is not a name. Can we not, though?
It's a verb?
Yeah. Like Andretti because you're fast. I get it. Cool.
I don't know. It's kind of like Action Bronson, but he's Action Andretti.
Still not a name.
At least he's not calling himself Marlon Andretti.
Yeah.
You know? I think I like him better than was it Deontay
Dante Wild?
Dante Martin.
Dante Wild. Who's Dante? I don't know who Dante Wild is.
Maybe a UFC. All right, so he saves him, gets involved. So this is the Elite versus Triangulo de la Muerte. And I get it, he's the cleaner, but a barbed wire broom is not really effective to me, I don't think.
Not in the way it was being sold, because like when he hit, I don't remember who, I think maybe Pac, when he hit him with it, like he sold it as if he was hit with a baseball bat. Like no, like a broom.
Maybe it was all broom handle.
That much. Yeah. Like if it was the other way, right? Like if Kenny were holding the broom side and he hit him with the handle part. Yeah. This way, it's like the bristles, it's going to slow the momentum. It's going to cushion the blow a little.
If his gimmick was like Picasso, he could paintbrush him.
Yes.
You know?
Just right across the face.
So, of course, the Elite won, but the Death Triangle does not take this lightly. And Q said Moxley, as you can see,
Mhm.
Pac has hammered Balding Buck, as he's
Mhm.
called by Cornette, with the hammer there. He's got some juice on his chest, as you can see, and
Mhm.
over on his, Jackson's forehead there.
Yes.
And here's a closer look at the blood there. Look
Mhm.
how menacing he is. He's so menacing.
Mhm. The bastard.
So, and next we get everybody's favorite jerk,
Mhm.
MJF.
Mother JFer.
That's right. And he's like, "Hey, listen, Daniel, Brian Danielson, Durgenson, I'm not even worried about you." By the way, he was just running away through the halls and whatever, and his cameraman was just waiting for him here. But whatever.
Mhm.
I always find that could kind of be interesting.
He probably told him to, "Hey, get in here.
Get in
I
here.
got something to say."
And he won clean down the middle, as far as the referee's concerned.
That's
They'll
right.
always say that.
Mhm.
It's all right.
Hey, ref, prove him wrong.
So, Action Andretti, and he's like, "I beat Chris Jericho, and I beat everybody. I don't care. I'll beat them."
Mhm.
And then this happens where somebody's nipples got hard, and he came
That
by.
as they do. Mhm.
And what's this guy's name again? Daddy Magic.
Yeah, Matt
Daddy Magic.
Menard.
Matt Manor, and he's over here. He's like, "Listen, you look at you. You're a good guy, but something bad's about to happen to you." And then, boom! Here comes a
The wizard.
fireball. Now we had many suspects on who it could possibly be. Now, one would automatically assume it's a wizard, but some thought maybe it could have been Dulcine from Street
Mm.
Fighter. It could have been some Yoga Fire,
Mhm.
but apparently it was not to be. I was incorrect. I'm sorry, guys. I jumped the gun. It was actually Chris Jericho. By the way, Chris
Ah,
Jericho has looked great, and I meant to mention that when he was out there with the bat and his jacket open, why doesn't he just paint his face like Sting too? Because that's all I could
right.
think. I was like, it was like young Sting,
Mhm.
without the face paint.
Mhm.
He's like, "You stupid idiot." He didn't say that, but I assumed that's what he thought in his mind. Um, so here we go. Flashback here. We got
Ha.
Dander Dinderson and Renee Paquette. Of
Mhm.
course, I have superimposed talking smack. And look, the evolution continues, guys. See, I figured out how to put a thing in a thing.
All
So
right.
I'm learning as I go. Um, so yeah, so they're talking, and Danner Dennison is like, "Listen, Regal, he's done bad things, and I learned how to wrestle here, right here in San Antonio, Texas. William Regal and HBK and somebody else, they taught me. Look at me now. I'm
Mhm.
making paper."
Mhm.
And then comes out Ethan Page and everybody's favorite Stokely Hathaway.
Mhm.
And he tells Brian Danielson, that he should go home and be a family man.
Mhm.
Quoted Guile for Street Fighter. See,
Mm.
now I can put my references in, so I don't have to explain them to you anymore.
Thank you.
Welcome. I thought this was a great segment. I think it was one of the best of the show, in my opinion, because that's how I feel about it. I
Mhm.
love Stokely. And the next thing he says is great. He after telling Stokely the glare off his dome is distracted,
Mhm.
Brian asked if he could grow some hair, which I thought was effed up. It's like he can't help that. You don't think he
Mm.
tried? Sometimes it's okay to be bald, right, Rich?
That's right.
Embrace the
God damn it.
baldness.
Mhm.
Stokely calls him a quote raggedy bitch, and I
You
thought that
raggedy
was
bitch.
amazing.
Like he
Like
was
the
like
way he said
legit
it,
hurt by that. It was great.
the way he's like, "You raggedy bitch, you raggedy bitch."
Stokely's great.
Yeah, he's awesome. And Ethan Page is like, "Hey, chill, man.
Mhm.
We there's going to be a curse later. We got a budget."
Mhm.
And so next, it's Moxley. He's like, "I'm very upset. Pac, I'm coming after you because you took the juice. I don't get any juice in my match later. I know the
Mhm.
future. I checked. I looked into my
Mhm.
Magic 8 Ball, actual Magic 8 Ball."
Mhm.
Um, and he's talking
Tony's
about,
Magic 8 Ball.
yes, no,
Okay.
he's clean.
Oh.
So then he's like, "Listen, there's this battle royal or whatever. I'm
Mhm.
not even worried about it." All right. And Samoa Joe, he's wishing Wardlow happy holidays because he's gonna
From the
kill him.
king of television.
He is the king of television. Samoa Joe is. Look at him. He's even dressed like a king. Look at that nice
Mm-hmm.
suit. That's definitely his Christmas tree, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And his art, he's probably painted it himself. He's very cultured.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the unceremoniously dumping of
Mm.
Jungle Jack Perry into the garbage by the former Big Cass, because you can't teach that. You
That's
can't.
right.
You just can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to add this next part because this dude just throws the garbage on top of
Mm-hmm.
him. It's like, man, that's disrespectful. And this is after Hook had won his match.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like, does Hook friends with Jungle Jack Perry? Like, what's the deal? Did I miss
He
something?
helped him last week after a beatdown or something,
Oh,
or
okay.
prevented a beatdown, or broke up a beatdown, something like that.
Um, all right, that's my bad. And then next we had who's this fella?
That's Dante Martin.
That's the guy, right?
Yep.
I thought he was the other one. Isn't there like a
No.
team?
Oh, that's Darius. You're right. That's Darius Martin. I wrote Dante. I guess I'm used to Dante being the singles guy. That's Darius Martin. You're right.
And now the shoe is on the other foot, Rich Riz.
Like that. How the turntables have turned the table.
Yeah, it's because the other one's lighter than him.
You
So
could say that.
no, it's true. It's okay to be
It's
light
true.
skinned, bro. All
No, it's
right,
true.
so Moxley and and they fight, and of course this goes as you would expect.
Yep.
As here comes the exclamation mark,
The Death
and
Rider.
done. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's 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 a wrap. And even Castagnoli, he's like, look at that. You see that? That could be you.
Mm-hmm.
Not even with that much passion. Then we had another episode of Hobbs House, as I like to call it. Pretty
Whose
good segment.
house? Hobbs'
Um,
house.
Good way to kind of do like a reset on
Mm-hmm.
him before he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens with that. Then we get the main event. No, it's not the main event. Main event is the women's title match.
That's right.
So this is FTR versus the A Boys. And
Mm-hmm.
with assistance, bro, he gets the dub on Cash Wheeler, I believe, because Dax Harwood is out of the ring somewhere, maybe, or
Yeah, I
the
think so.
opposite. So
I don't remember, to be honest.
I got audio here. Listen quick. This is Sanjay Dutt's trying to rap. Let's
Mm-hmm.
let's be on this.
Last week, Slapback got smacked up. Casper couldn't do his rap that bad luck. And by the way, your raps suck. Bones tried to fight, but he wasn't able. Cause Jay Lethal threw his ass right over a table. We'll make a claim run from the building. Cause we got something singing, he's one in a million. Granddaddy ass get hit the pen. We'll get the tag titles, then you'll never scissor again.
Sounds like Eminem at that speed.
I know, right? It's like, wow, what a ill MC. I'm sorry if did you hear it well? Was it good hearing for you?
I
Should it
did.
have been louder? Okay, great.
No, it was good. But speaking of ill MCs, that is the segue.
So Rick Ross,
Mm-hmm.
he's a rapper. I feel like maybe he was supposed to speak more and forgot what he said. Cause like he
Probably.
called for Swerve, like I feel like early. They try to play it off as like he's gonna take his time, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess everybody's gotta get into their places, maybe.
He don't work
And
on your time. He works on Swerve time.
yeah, and at this point, this is exactly when Rick Ross drops the MF bomb,
Mm-hmm.
un unbleeped.
Yeah, which I don't know how that happened.
So
Someone's asleep at the wheel.
you gotta say that Tony Khan got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
He had to have gotten a phone call for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he got in trouble for Ricky Stark simulating opening his fly. I don't know. Like, I don't care, but you know how TV people be.
Yep.
So then comes, I think I might have some motion here. It'll be sped, so I'll try to pause as fast as possible. So next comes Parker Bordeaux. Now, I had to get this because I think he's the worst. It's like they're like, dude, do Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to do full R Brock Lesnar. So judge for yourselves. it's worse in regular motion. You see how he's doing the thing with his mouth and whatever, and then he
Yeah.
just gets dumped out.
Mm-hmm.
So this is after, and he's got to, if you got to jump up to lay in that chair shot,
Mm-hmm.
hey, more power to you, my man. But it does the job.
I didn't even notice that he jumped.
So yeah,
This
that's
though,
because of how I watch it.
mm-hmm.
So first, who's the tattooed felon?
Former Houston Astros player Grandin Goatsman or Gottsman. I don't know how that would be pronounced.
I thought he was like on parole or something,
Mm.
but he looks scary. Like he could have been a Nails type character if they had like a policeman guy here.
Yep. I mean, who's to
Um,
say he's not? Like, we don't know anything about him yet, other than he's got tats everywhere,
yeah,
presumably
that's
everywhere, everywhere visible.
presumably. Yeah, like if you were looking for meth, he'd be protecting the lab. All right, so
Mm.
at this point, Parker Bordeaux is holding Lee down, and he's like, "I got him." And then the other guy gets a cinder block, and then Swerve comes off the top right through the cinder block onto that belly. By
Because if
the
that were a
way,
real cinder block, like this, it would not have broken. It
yeah,
simply wouldn't have.
I don't know. It's sandwiched between this guy's 2 feet and Keith Lee's belly.
All
That's
of
a big
which are
belly.
all of which are softer than a cinder block.
That's true. You don't know if he ate a bowling ball before, to protect himself. He decided to go full Waller, you
Mm.
know.
Grayson Woola.
I'm not insulting Keith Lee. I like Keith Lee. Shut up. All right. So that I had to do this for Rich Derez. Rich Derez's
May I?
favorite. Yes.
I think so far this is my favorite Hikaru Shida match. I liked this match a whole lot. I know. It's really me. I have not been replaced by pod people or a pod person
I
or
gotta get
whatever the
like
pods
a
do.
round of applause thing for us now. I'm gonna add that to the list of
or
gimmicks.
or a collective gasp kind of thing.
Maybe like a and then
But you know
everybody
what?
just goes,
Like so you'll see I highlighted it in my notes, right?
yeah, it's all there.
After highlighting that, like when I was collecting the news yesterday, I read that this match increased in viewership as the match went on.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
I thought it was cool. I got to watch it today,
Mhm.
so I enjoyed it. Um, Definitely her best work. So
Mhm.
there's Jamie Hayter with Britt Baker there. She's like, listen, you're gonna go there and see punter right in the you know what. And Hayter's like,
Right in the sea.
nah, bro. I want you to distract her, and then I'm gonna hit her with that Haterade or something.
Mhm.
And that's what happens. So at one point, Hayter's like, I'm tired. I'm gonna sit here and just keep kicking you
Mhm.
like a boss.
Mhm.
And then this is the bit where like, oh no, kendo, and then
Mhm.
she got the kendo stick there. Britt Baker does. I have to keep saying names because not everybody's on put onto the YouTubes, guys. So
Mhm.
and then boom. So Hikaru Shida. Can you help me with this? What happens here?
So Hikaru Shida turns the table. She grabs the kendo stick from Britt and then takes Britt out with it. She hits her in the gut with the kendo stick, while Hayter is recovering behind her, and the ref is still dealing with Rebel, and I would be too.
Thank you. And then next, so Shida tries to run up on Hater from behind, but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't work out too good, and she gets that power bomb. There's a false finish then,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is after another power bomb, and then she hits the Haterade,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's the cover.
I was like, if she's not down, like if that's not the end of the match, I'm done. Like that would have ruined it.
Yeah, I
Ha-
think so.
yeah.
Sometimes they do
Okay.
too much.
Mm-hmm.
They use it all in the Young Bucks match.
True.
So right here, Tony, there was a beatdown afterwards. So Tony Storm
Mm-hmm.
comes out to make the save. The
Mm-hmm.
numbers are still not in their favor. And here comes Saraya.
Mm-hmm.
Saves the day. There she is, standing tall. The
Because this
Street
is
Queen.
her house.
That's right. It's her house. She's already put a down payment. The bank's approved of it. Everything's good.
Yeah, she put up that
Um,
300 grand in the corner of the screen there.
that's right, she did. She's a real helper. Look for the
Ca-
helpers.
Is Tony Khan trying to create the longest match name? Is he trying to surpass the 30-man over the top rope Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal brother?
No, the objective is to get Tony Schiavone and Excalibur to feud with each other. Because, like, Tony Schiavone, I didn't get it here, but, like, maybe I'll do a reel. He's, like, almost got it, and then
Mhm.
Excalibur corrects him that he got the money amount wrong. He's like, man,
I didn't catch. I think I'm starting to block Shivani out.
you can't because it's funny. Like their interactions are pretty good. That was
I think
Dynamite, which was pretty good.
I think I dislike Tony Schiavone's commentary work too much.
Oh, I could look past that.
I don't hate him personally. I just don't like his commentary work.
Okay, you
Let
can
him in,
not like.
let him interview whatever, but yeah,
Look, much like anybody might not like us. They don't, you know what I mean. It's okay to have
so
an opinion.
that's true.
But yeah, that was Dynamite. I thought it was a decent show. You know, let us know what you thought about AEW Dynamite. That was a fun little clip. Maybe you liked it. If you liked it, maybe you should go ahead and subscribe and do all the things. Follow us up. Hit us up on Twitter. You want it? It's all in there. Look at this. Look at this nice little graphic. Just check it out. Thanks for listening. New episode every weekend.